Now to a story you'll see only on NBC Bay Area. Are there enough people to answer your call for help? The San Jose Police Department says it needs 140 people to answer the phones. As of today, there are just 93 people on staff. It's the latest in a long line of problems for San Jose's beleaguered and shrinking police force. NBC Bay Area's Chris Sanchez joins us with more on the problem and the possible solution. Chris.
Hi there, Raj. As the city of San Jose waits to see if the courts will uphold its pension reform passed by voters, here at the police dispatch center, they say they are already feeling the impact. Morale is down, response times are up, and the folks who answer your 911 calls in San Jose are hanging it up.
Okay. Can you guys tell the point of entry?
It's call to call on the desk. There's not even a chance to breathe.
The San Jose Police Dispatch Center took nearly 500,000 calls in just one quarter last year, and they did it with less than 70% of the regular staffing. As with the San Jose Police Department, they are losing people faster than they can hire and train their replacements.
We don't feel appreciated. We feel like we're still working. We're doing mandatory overtime. I worked 14 and a half hours yesterday, and last night they were looking for more. And you can only work so much. AFSCME,
the union for the dispatchers, could not reach an agreement with the city last time around, and so the city imposed a contract that included a pay cut and higher employee costs for benefits. Kelly Carroll had to give up a horse she had had for 13 years. Supervisor Sharon Fisher lost her home.
I worked hard. I got my job. I got my money. I saved for my house. And I felt like it was torn away from me because of the budget cuts. You take 12% of my pay for a single person. I can't make my mortgage anymore.
Fisher says she understands why people are leaving, but it's not just having an impact on her department. Look at the difference in response times. 4 years ago, 95% of calls were answered within 10 seconds, the state standard. Emergency calls in 2.5 seconds, non-emergencies in 15 seconds. By the second quarter of this fiscal year, only 90% of calls were answered within those 10 seconds. People calling 911 with emergencies waited 4.5 seconds instead of 2.5, and people calling 311 with non-emergencies waited nearly a minute. The dispatchers say their job is only getting harder, and not because of the calls they take.
And the not knowing how much more are they going to take, how much more can you alter your life. There gets to be a point where you're going to lose everything.
Now, the city of San Jose may end the year with a projected surplus of $10 million. But even with that, Mayor Reed has repeatedly said that the city cannot afford to give those pay cuts back to the employees. He has, however, said that he would consider bonuses to retain police officers. Whether or not that applies to the dispatchers behind the scene, we'll have to wait and see. In San Jose, Chris Sanchez, NBC Bay Area News.